So if you want to build simple CLI apps in Python, and if you want to pass in arguments, there is actually a module called argparse in Python. So import and argparse. So this will help you to pass through your arguments without specifying like sys.argv, and inside bracket you don't have to specify the version, like the position of the argument. So here we are going to define the parser module. So p equals argparse dot capital A and argparser argument parser. So this will let us define this parser object, so p as the parser object, and we can use this to generate something pretty much useful. So I'm just going to delete this and paste in something which I have already prepared. So here I'm just creating this p, and p is just variable which I use for the parser, and I'm using that to add an argument. So I'm specifying -u for the URL and --url for like a larger version, and I can specify a small help with help, and I can specify what the text will be, and I can specify whether it's required or not. So for example, this program's name is main.py. So if I type python main.py for example, this is going to give us like usage main.py -h. So you can try -h for help. So it's also giving us like this argument is required. So we can try out like main.py -h for example. So it's going to give us like a little bit of more information. So you can see like this -u, and it asks us to specify a URL. So that's the help string which we have provided over here. And the main thing is you get this default help along with this. You don't need to like give it manually or something. So that's built into the module. So for example, I'm just going to import something. So import wget for example. So I have already done pip install wget. That's why I can import wget with this. So if you want to download something, I can do like wget dot, I can specify something over here, and I can specify the URL inside this. So instead of this, I'm just going to like specify this URL argument. For that I can pass args dot URL. So if I do that, because we are doing this argument like args as we are passing through the arguments which we are providing through our command line. So instead of this, if I like, let me comment this out, this is just going to download something. So instead of this, if we do print of args dot URL for example, this is going to print out the argument which we are going to specify for the program. So here python main.py, and our argument will be hello for example. So this is giving us like we need to specify the -u, so we are going to specify -u and hello, so it prints out hello. So you can see that args.url is intelligently taken by this module as the argument which we require. So instead, if I try something like wget download args.url, and if I specify some URL, it's going to download a file. So I have already tried this out, and I got this image over here. So if you want, you can try this out. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope this one was helpful. I hope you all have a wonderful day.